All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, and you can see, okay, it says Cuba's power grid fells, plunging country into darkness. All right, and this is a part of prophecy that we're shortly going to see over here on the shores of Babylon the Great. All right, and if you didn't know, Cuba was already going through an economic crisis, food shortage, so on and so forth. All right, and this is just another fatal blow. All right. It says, I'm just going to jump around the article. Communist-run government earlier in the day closed schools and non-essential industry and sent most state workers home in a last-ditch effort to keep the lights on for residents. But shortly before midday, the Antonio Gutierrez power plant, the country's largest and most efficient, went offline, prompting a total grid failure and leaving approximately 10 million people without power. All right. They said there will be no rest until power is restored. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel said on X. People are fleeing Cuba's economic collapse. Here's what life is like for those left behind. All right. So people were already fleeing that country. All right. Now this is the final blow right here. They just shut the power off on those people, man. Okay. Because there's been uprisings over there. People rebelling against the government, so on and so forth. All right. It says the crisis had already prompted officials to cancel all non-vital government services. Schools of all levels, including universities, have been shuttered through Sunday. Recreational and cultural activities, including nightclubs, were also ordered closed. All right, so amidst the economic downfall over there, right, collapse, people been still living their day-to-day life. All right, and hey, now it's not on the back burner no more. Now they in full scale uncomfortableness. All right, they're suffering now. Says the government said only essential employees of the state-run food and healthcare industry should report to work on Friday. Grid officials said they don't know how long it will take to reestablish service. Okay. The crisis marks a new low on an island where life has become increasingly unbearable, with residents already suffering from shortages of food, fuel, water, and medicine. All right, so that's the tell of the tape. All right, right there. I mean, we know it to be in, let me grab these. This is Isaiah 24:8. It says, the mirth of tabrets ceased, the noise of them that rejoice ended. The joy of the heart ceaseth. All right, so those people over there in Cuba that are suffering, now they know, all right, that the Lord ain't playing games with them. You want to get this too, and let me grab this. Second Ezra's I'll just put it here. It's lucky. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 19. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation, anguish are sin as scourges for amendment." All right, so those Israelites down there are suffering underneath this, man. Okay, let's read 20. It says, "But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." All right. So those people down there, they believe that the power is going to come back on, and it's going to be business as usual, which it hasn't been for a while over there. Okay, but whatever living they were doing, they was getting by, but now it's come to a halt. All right. Verse 21, it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon the earth, they shall think themselves to be in good cases. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." Right? And this is what's about to happen over there on that island, man. Okay, people were already trying to get the hell from out of there. But now with this added power grid outage, hey, it's going to be a horrible place to dwell. Okay. It says, verse 23, "And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." So that's the first city that we're going to see that's really going to be casted down to the point of nobody is going to be alive there or left there. Okay, that's one. But this is the time of Jacob's trouble. Let's get that. This is Jeremiah 36 and 8. This is definitely the time that it's coming, like I said, towards Babylon the Great. Okay, and it's starting now over there in Cuba. It says, verse 6, it says, "Now stop and think, can a man give birth to a child? Why then do I see every man with his hands on his stomach like a woman in labor? Why is everyone so pale?" All right. A terrible day is coming. No other day can compare with it. A time of distress for my people, but they will survive. The Lord's and only the hopeful elect, okay, will survive. All right. The Lord Almighty says, "When that day comes, I will break the yoke that is around their neck and remove their chains, and they will no longer be the slaves of foreigners." So we have a deliverance coming. All right. But those people that don't know, right, they're gonna, like it said in 2nd Ezra 16, okay, if they didn't know, then they're gonna be put down by all the things that's happening. All right. But this is a testament to say that the hopeful elect will be delivered out of that trouble. So instead they will serve me, the Lord their power, and a descendant of David whom I will enthrone as king. My people, do not be afraid. People of Israel, do not be terrified. I will rescue you from the faraway land, from the land where you are prisoners. You will come back home and live in peace. You will be secure, and no one will make you afraid. All right. And so when we start to see these type of things happen, and that's why I had to bring this out. It's starting, okay, and it has started. I'll say that. But Cuba is one of those places where they're definitely going through one of these birth pains. Let's grab that scripture, and then that'll be it. Salaki. So this is what's getting ready to happen. All right. This is Micah 4:8. It says, "As for your watchtower of the flock, stronghold of daughter Zion, the former dominion will be restored to you. Kingship will come to daughter Jerusalem." Right? This is in the GNTA. "Why do you now cry aloud? Have you no king? Has your ruler perished, that pain seizes you like that of a woman in labor? Wrath and agony, daughter Zion, like a woman in labor. For now you must leave the city to camp in the open field." Right? "You will go to Babylon. There you will be rescued. There the Lord will redeem you out of the hand of your enemies." All right? So that's what's getting ready to happen. All right? Because it's said in the scriptures that, what does it say? You shall suffer, let me see if I can find it, heaven with great violence. 1 second. So this is Revelations 18:21 in the Berean Standard Bible. And it says, "Then a mighty angel picked up a stone the size of a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, with such violence, the great city of Babylon will be cast down, never to be seen again." All right. So that's what's getting ready to happen. All right. You see these birth pains started. And with that, it's getting ready to be the downfall of this kingdom, as it states in Second Ezra 6. Let's grab that and then I'll close it out. This is the end of this man's kingdom. All right. I think it's 9. Yeah, it says Second Ezra 6:9. "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." So when you start to see these type of things happening, big power outages, shortages of food, diseases popping up. Matthew's 24th chapter. All right. When you start seeing these things, our redemption is nigh. So those people over there on that island of Cuba, okay, is getting ready to suffer, and it won't be too long before it ends up reaching here. All right. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.